When we are kids, time feels slow. A school holiday feels like it lasts forever. But when we grow up, time starts moving quickly. Weeks disappear. Months blur together. Years feel shorter. Why does this happen? In this video, we'll look at ideas from physics, psychology, the brain, and philosophy. And when we put these ideas together, we discover something surprising. Time isn't speeding up. What changes is how the brain constructs the feeling of time, based on how much new information it stores into memory. Across science, there is one idea that keeps coming up. Time is simply the order in which things change. It's how we say this happened first and that happened later. Physics uses time to organize events. The brain uses time to organize memories. Life uses time to plan actions. But if time is based on change, why does childhood feel slow and adulthood feel fast? To understand that, we need to look at two things: how the universe handles time and how the brain experiences time. In physics, time is like a dimension, just like height, width, and depth. There is no special moment in physics. There is no flow of time in the equations. Time is simply a way to order one moment after another. Einstein showed that time is part of a bigger structure called spacetime, where past, present, and future all exist together. But physics doesn't explain why time goes forward. For that, we need to rely on a concept called entropy, which comes from a branch of physics called thermodynamics. Entropy might sound like a big word, but the idea is simple. Entropy is a measure of how mixed up or messy something is. Here are a few easy examples. A deck of cards. New ordered deck equals low entropy. Shuffled deck equals high entropy. It's easy to shuffle a deck, but almost impossible to unshuffle it by accident. Things naturally move from neat towards messy, from order to disorder, and not the other way around. The universe works the same way. The early universe was very ordered, meaning low entropy. Over time, everything becomes more spread out and random, meaning high entropy. Because entropy almost always increases, it gives us the arrow and explains the direction of time. But it doesn't explain why time feels fast or slow. For that, we must look at the brain. The brain does not sense time directly. It has no time detector. So how does it make us feel time? The brain watches changes in what you see, changes in what you hear, changes in your environment, changes in your feelings, changes in your thoughts. When your brain notices a lot of change, it feels like a lot of time has passed. When your brain notices very little change, time feels short. And here is the key point. Your experience of time depends on how much your brain decides to record. This is the big difference between childhood and adulthood. Let's explain it clearly. Your brain does not record your day like a video camera. It only records moments where something is different, something new, something interesting, something emotional, something surprising, something important. These moments get stored as memories. So, if your brain records a lot of change, time feels slow. If it records very little, time feels fast. A child might experience 10 new things in one afternoon. The brain records all of them, so the afternoon feels long. An adult might have the same routine day for months. The brain records almost nothing new. So the months feel short. This is the entire secret behind why time feels different at different ages. As kids, everything is new. New places, new friends, new skills, new emotions, new ideas, new mistakes. The brain is still learning how the world works, so it records almost everything. Childhood feels slow, because it is full of stored memories. The more memories you have, the longer the time feels. Adult life is full of repetition. Same commute, same office, same tasks, same conversations, same weekends. The brain looks at this and says, I've seen this before. I don't need to record it again. So it stores almost nothing. Days blend into weeks. Weeks blend into months. Months blend into years. And because few memories are stored, time feels like it's disappearing. The less your brain records, the faster time seems to move. When your week is the same, every time your brain records almost no change. 5 similar workdays become one memory. My usual week. Weekends also look the same, so they get stored as one memory too. Your memory timeline becomes thin, and that makes your life feel short. Routine makes time feel fast, because routine gives your brain nothing new to store. Philosophers ask big questions like, does time actually flow? Or does only our brain make it feel that way? Some say only the present moment is real. Others say past, present, and future all exist, like pages in a book. There is no final answer, but one thing is clear. Our feeling of time is a mental experience, not a physical one. If your feeling of time depends on how much your brain records, you can make time feel slower by creating more new experiences. Not by doing less, but by living with more variety. Try new things. Break your routine. Take different routes. Learn something new. Travel, even nearby. Change your environment. Meet new people. Try a new hobby. Notice small details. Reflect on your day. Every new experience creates a memory. Every memory makes life feel longer. Time becomes slow when life becomes full. The universe gives us the order in which things happen. Entropy gives time a direction. And the brain decides how much of that change becomes memory. Childhood feels slow because we record everything. Adulthood feels fast because routine gives the brain nothing new to store. Time isn't speeding up. We just stop noticing the world with the same curiosity. If you want your life to feel longer, pay attention, try new things, and give your brain something worth remembering. Time expands when you start living fully. Thank you for watching. I hope you got value out of this video. Please like and subscribe, and join me again on my next ride.